team, happy Monday, and it is the afternoon. I've had a morning of 4 sessions and I'm about to do some training, but I am going to have a quick nap before. But in this video, I'm actually going to be telling you about a competition I competed in yesterday called Battle for Middleground. So I'm going to take you through that in a bit. But first of all, I've got a few new little bits of equipment. Nothing crazy. A cool new fluorescent tube light which plays havoc with the camera. And if I take you down here, I have got some new slam balls. And it's raining. That's exactly what I want. I've got a 15 kilo here, 12 kilo there. And then I've got a 5 and a 10 kilo. And the plan soon is to try and get a leg press. I've got my eye on a leg press in Brighton, but I'm not sure if the guy is actually selling it. He told me he was, but I haven't heard from him in a while. So hopefully he is going to be selling it soon. And I'm 2 weeks out, and 2 weeks and a bit out. No, it's less than that. Less than 2 weeks out from High Rocks Men's Pro London. Ooh, gonna be cool. Before you continue watching, let me know in the comments below what your training today at the gym. Alright team, so Battle for Middleground was a team of 4 competition, but you could do a pairs competition, which was the day before. But we went into the compete/elite division. Wow, elite division, I know. Very impressive. But I'm joking, anyone can enter it. But we like to push ourselves. So we were in a team of 4, 2 guys, 2 girls. 2 of us from Horsham CrossFit. The legend from Horsham CrossFit was with me, Sam Stocker. Thank you to her for stepping in at the last minute. And then we were with 2 other legends from RH10 CrossFit in Crawley, Ben and Anya. And this was the first workout of 4. So there was a gymnastic-y piece with some endurance in there, which was this one. Then we had heavy cleans. Later on, it was a ladder, progressing in weight, doing 1 rep at each weight, which I'll explain. And then we had a sandbag shuttle run with some toes to bar workout, so gymnastic-y and endurance-y. And then a rowing one with some rope climbs and burpees. So this one to start with, it was pistol squats, and I think you saw that the head judge was coming around and making sure everybody's form was really good, which I did approve of. At the time I didn't, because he was doing it to my mate Sam Stocker, but he was fine. So it was 30 pistols, synchronised with your partner each. So we did 30 in a pair, 30 in a pair. And then I believe it was 40 shoulder to overhead with 40 kilos for the women, 60 kilos for the weight. And then we had to do 50 double unders each. And then now you're seeing the overhead squats. I was doing it at 60. Anya was doing it at 40 kilos, I believe. Then the camera got knocked. But basically we all had to do some handstand walking after that. And then you're just seeing the end of this workout, which was 20 clusters with the same weight again, 60 kilos and 40 kilos. And this is us just finishing the workout. That was workout 1. I believe we came about 7th in that workout, I think. But then, second workout, this is when a little bit of the drama started happening. So it was a 1 kilometre row buy-in in your team. But to be good and to get a good score for this workout, it was better to have the guys on the rower. So the only thing that I would change about this workout for Battle for Middleground for the competition organisers is that there should be a row for the girls and a row for the guys. It shouldn't just be a workout that's pretty much only for guys, but obviously we still have to do stuff in a team of 4. Anyway, 1 kilometre row buy-in, then straight into 40 hang synchronised dumbbell snatches, 22.5 kilos for the guys, 15 kilos for the girls. Then we went into 8 rope climbs regular, then into 25 synchronised burpees over a line, then 6 legless rope climbs within your team shared, and then max calorie buyout on the rower, so as many calories as possible. Then your score was calories scored on the rower and the reps completed that you did for the bit in between each part of the rowing. But again, for the buyout, the best thing to do to get the best score, and the teams that came first, you didn't let the girls go on the rower, because it's a fact that guys are always going to be able to pull more calories per hour when they're on the rower compared to girls. So that was just a bit unfortunate. I was a bit disappointed in that with the organisers. But, you know, like with all of us and organisers of events, you try something and then you do learn to make sure you just don't do the same thing for next time. And we're convinced that there were some teams that were getting so way above us on the points that they may have included the calories from the 1 kilometre row buy-in rather than just counting the calories on the rower for the buyout. Anyway, don't worry if that doesn't make sense, but it's just competition. Anyway, I haven't got any footage of the workout 3 because of the nature of it. Was very all over the place. But basically, they set up a load of barbells. For the guys, it was starting off at, I believe it was 80 kilos. I think it was 80 kilos. So we had to do 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140 clean and jerk, and then a max out bar. My 1 rep max is 132.5 kilos clean and jerk. We just had to do cleans. I managed to get the 130 kilo bar. My mate Ben here managed to get 130 kilos. Sam managed to get a 70 kilo clean. Couldn't do 80 because that's just such a big jump for her percentage-wise of her 1 rep max. And then Anya, I think, managed to get 80 kilos. She did well. And now you're just seeing the start of workout 4, the last workout. And if you got into the top 10, I believe, then you'd be able to do a 5th workout. But unfortunately, what happened here is it was shuttle runs, then carrying a sandbag, and then doing some synchronized toes to bar and muscle ups. Unfortunately, we would have reached basically a wall in this workout because basically some of the team just aren't as experienced in competition as others, and poor Anya got a bit of a niggle in her shoulder. So the first set of 12 toes to bar unbroken were fine, but after the next lot of shuttle runs and going back to the toes to bar again for Sam and Anya, poor Anya's shoulder was just hurting too much. And it wasn't like you could just do 4 and 4 toes to bar. The requirement was that you had to do 12 toes to bar, unbroken, synchronised. And they just couldn't get past it. So unfortunately, myself and Ben couldn't do our part of the workout. And we dropped down a lot of the leaderboard. But the whole idea of competition, and what I love about it, is that you put yourself in a position that there is risk, that there is a risk that you will fail at some point. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's always going to happen in competition. But you live, you learn, and then you move on. Wowzers, it's currently 4 degrees in England. So training is slightly different now. Well, it's not, but how I do it. So I have the heater on here, and I'm about to do some front squattage. And I got some mats because a neighbour kindly gave these to me because he's leaving the area. It's quite dirty because it's wet outside. But about to get ready for some front squats and try and stay warm. I've left my knee sleeves on the radiator in the other room though, so they're going to be very toasty. Alright team, it's the early hours of Wednesday morning, 20 to 1, and I'm having myself a little feast because I want to get to 140 kilo clean and jerk and a 110 kilo snatch. I'm very close to a 140 kilo clean because I nearly did it at Battle for Middleground, as you know. But here's what I'm having right now. So in the oven here, we've got pepperoni pizza. There's the box from Tesco. That's roughly mid 800s to low 900 calories and about 36 grams of protein. And then here, 3 eggs, 2 bits of white toast, and then what's in the microwave, you might ask. I've just heated up baked beans, of all things. Baked beans with cheese, gonna stir that in, pour it over this, and I'm also gonna have the pizza. And I'm being a good boy, having some greens, having some grapes, and the sparkling black currant and cherry flavoured with natural sweeteners or something from Sainsbury's, having the whole litre of that to make sure I stay creatine monohydrate, of course, staying on top of my hydration. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying the road to the CrossFit Games. And I will get there. Doesn't matter if it takes me 1 year, doesn't matter if it takes me 10 years. I want to document the whole thing, and I want you to follow along. So please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Comment down below if you haven't already. Like the video. Share it with a friend. Let them know about my journey, and then I'd like to hear about their journey as well as your journey. I look forward to seeing you all in my next video.